Hi, this is Dennis from Never Stop Trucking. I'm going to tell you a little story of what happened with the registration plate and this driver. So I'll start right away as usually. The plate was ordered more than a month ago. It's a new registration plate through our account, and it took some time for the IRP here in Michigan to figure it out with all the contracts between me and the owner operator. Then the owner operator had a contract with the leasing company, so they took their time with approving it. But in the meantime, they gave us a 30-day temporary permit, and with that one, you can drive. And then that's what we did with this truck. And then we slowly started getting this truck here in Michigan, she can pick up the driver, she can pick up the plate here physically, because she has to have that plate after 30 days and the original cab card, the registration. And it was approved. The account and the truck was formally approved with everything, all the documentation, like 7 days before the temporary was about to expire. And then we managed to get the truck here on the weekend when the temporary is expiring. But then the problem is the plate was sent in, mailed to me 7 days ago, and I still haven't received it. I don't even think they sent it right away, because they take few days after they approve the plate. The IRP takes few days to actually mail it. So that's what they actually did. I found out later. Now the truck is here on a weekend. It delivered on Monday here in Michigan, and the truck has to go. There's something wrong with the AP unit. It won't start. The owner of the truck is from Texas, and he thought it was a starter. So he had a starter. He mailed it to me here in Michigan, and I received it on Monday. So we arranged for the truck to be fixed on Tuesday morning. So that way we will have time to receive the plate. It's going to come in either Monday or Tuesday, hopefully, and then the truck will be ready to go out on Wednesday. But now this driver, she started doing some trouble. She only drove for 2 weeks, and then in the first week, she hit. She claimed she lost her brakes. The Jake brake wouldn't work, and then she lost her brakes. And then they were so heated up, she managed to stop somewhere in the parking lot, and then she hit like a dumpster gate and the walls around the dumpster. And but she was in the parking lot, so it was very strange. Like how come she could get off the highway and then go to the parking lot, but then when she was backing up and at the parking lot, she couldn't brake and then hit that. So that was very strange, and she wasn't satisfied with anything, right? So it just wouldn't work. And then the owner and myself, we spoke, and then we decided to let her go, because it's just too much trouble. Uh, she's calling him like 10 times every day for every little thing. So it just wasn't working, right? And then while she was here close to Michigan, we thought, okay, well, let's have her pick up the plate, pick up a couple of loads, and have her back at to Texas. But then she suddenly says, okay, she wants to resign, and she gives us like 2 weeks. Okay, that's fine. Then she comes here on Monday, delivers those loads. She was supposed to be here on Friday night or Saturday morning, but she waited like till she stayed in Illinois until Sunday afternoon. She wouldn't drive. She could have come here easily. The load was like 600-700 miles. It wasn't that many miles, so she could have made it easily Friday night or Saturday morning, but she chose not to. Okay, And then she, for some reason, chooses to drive on personal conveyance. Like that doesn't make any sense. So it's very weird. But we're like, okay, well, she's gonna go. Let's just deliver this and make sure everything's fine with the truck. We need the plates on the truck so she can keep running. She comes here on Monday, and well, first on yeah, she actually delivered everything on Monday. But then she's supposed to come to Grand Rapids. So she chooses to stay in Lansing instead of coming to Grand Rapids. And I call her and I say, what's going on? And she said, well, I need to get paid for these extra stops and all of that. I'm like, I really don't have anything to do with that. It's between you and the owner, and you guys figure it out. Okay. And then the owner somehow talks her into coming here. She comes here, goes to the mechanic to fix that APU. I take the APU, take it over there. And then the mechanic is like, well, this is not the starter. It's just something else, like a fuel line. And then he fixes it, like the APU starts, no problem. Okay, so I give her the starter. She puts it in the truck. She gives me the paperwork, and I say, hey, I apologize. We thought the it's going to take longer to fix the truck, and in the meantime, I hoped that the plate would arrive through mail, but they haven't. So we're just going to have wait till Tuesday morning. So I'll see. Hopefully, it will arrive today, and then you can go. And then on Tuesday, the plate does not come. Okay, now she can't move. She's angry, and I understand that. That's frustration. But we tried everything with the IRP office to have that mailed to us, but they made things complicated. It's just crazy. And I say, okay, well, hopefully we'll get it tomorrow. And then yesterday, I'm looking at home. I'm looking here at the office because I have both addresses on the IRP. I don't know where they're gonna send it. And I come home and it's there. It's in the mailbox, and I'm all excited. I text her, hey, I'm gonna bring this plate to you either today or tomorrow. And she just doesn't reply. I'm thinking, well, this is weird. Why she's not even replying to any of the messages? And then I look at the ELD. She moved to Holland instead of staying here in Grand Rapids. She knows that I'm supposed to get the plate, and I'll bring it to her. She doesn't even have to come to the office. I'll go to the truck stop and bring the plate, and then she can go. But she chose to move to Holland, which is 30 miles from here. And I call her and I say, what's going on? She says, well, that truck stop in Grand Rapids, now you have to pay to stay there, and I don't want to use my money out of the pocket and pay for it, so I just went to Holland. Well, first, there are other smaller truck stops here in the area, so you don't have to go to Holland. Second, you never called, you didn't say anything. We could have given you a cash advance if you don't want to use your own money. You could have gotten some fuel, some diesel. They will let you do that. You get like 50 gallons of fuel, and you get to stay there for free. But you never said anything. You just chose to go over there. And now she's making difficult. She's like, okay, well, you come here and bring the plate. I'm saying, no, I'm not going to go there and bring the plate. You come back here, and I'll give you the plate. And she's saying, well, I don't want to drive illegally. I don't have the plate, so that's illegal. Well, technically, it's not illegal. I sent you the permanent cab card. It's permanent now. It has the plate number on it. You're not under a load, and you drove like that all day yesterday anyway. So it's technically not illegal. I mean, you are supposed to have a plate, but the police will understand that. You're coming to the office to pick up the plate. You had the temporary, now you have the permanent registration, so you should be fine. But no, now she's just making it difficult for us. Now this is something else, right? So, I talked to the owner. And we're like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? And he's thinking of just telling her, just leave the truck there and go. You're fired. Just leave the truck. Uh, but now she's getting even more difficult. And then the owner says, well, what if I send her in the Uber to come there. I'll pay for it, and she can come and pick up the plate. I said, that's fine. And then he says, well, what if Uber can, just pay Uber, and then the Uber brings the package, the plate over there. And I'm thinking, I've never heard of that. That's the first time I'm hearing it, but it would be cool. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. So I go to Uber's website, and I see they have that. They have a courier package delivery. It's like small packages, but they can do it. Then I go there. I'm gonna order the Uber. Okay, let's order the Uber. We put in my address and the address for the truck stop, and it's like $35. Okay, that's cool. Let's do it. But now she's saying to the owner, well, it's not my job to put the plate on the truck. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to put it on the windshield. Okay, fine, whatever. You don't have to do it. Um, Even though, it's like we all done things like that. But now she's, like I said, she's just choosing to be difficult. Like this is something else now. So that day when I came in, I looked in the mailbox and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna take this plate, put it in my car. So tonight or tomorrow, I'll go there and give her the plate. So I put it in my car. I go inside the house. Meantime, and then I can't even go to Holland because my wife left, and I'm with kids at home, and I can't leave them alone. So she's not at home now, and I can't. That's another reason why I can't go to Holland then. But I wouldn't go anyway. So okay, I ordered the Uber. I go out to my car to get the plate, and then my car is not there. And my wife took the car. I had no idea. She took my car. We sometimes do that, like she takes mine or I take hers, for whatever reason. But I just didn't realize that she did it, and it even came to my mind. But I already ordered the Uber. So I go back, I cancel the Uber. I tell the owner of the truck, hey, just tell her, like, when my wife comes back, I'll order the Uber. But now they're also going back and forth again. And then my wife comes back, and I asked the owner, hey, is it okay to send it now? He says, yeah, send it. So I ordered another Uber. Another Uber comes in, and I go out. It's an older lady, and she's lost. Like, she's driving that Uber. She's not even getting out of the car. Okay, I'm gonna go out. I'll give her the plate. I put everything in the notes: the phone number for the driver, her name, what kind of truck, that this is a truck stop, that she's in the truck, all of that. It's everything in the notes. And I tell her again, the driver of the Uber, I tell her all of that just to make sure, because I see she's an older lady. Like, she looks at me like she's lost. Like, what do you mean truck stop? Yeah, just go there and call her and she'll come out. So she goes there, and then she calls me, the driver of the Uber. Hey, I can't find her. Well, she's right there in the red truck. Call her. Like, if you don't have to, I know it's a big truck stop. Don't look for the truck. Just call her, and then hopefully you can arrange a meeting or whatever. And she's saying, the driver of the Uber, but I'm not supposed to go. I can't go with my car in the parking lot. I said, yes, you can. It's not a big deal. But okay, it's fine. You call her. And then I ask her, I call the driver of the Uber like 10 minutes later, because the owner is texting me like, hey, is she there? Where is she? I say, yeah, I just spoke to her. So I texted her the phone number for the driver, and it's in the app. And I call the Uber driver again. I say, hey, well, did you get the number for the driver? She says, no, I didn't. Well, it's right there in the text message. Okay. So we're back and forth. Now she's like, oh, I'm over there and I don't see her. And then she finds the truck, and she flashes her lights because the Uber driver does not want to come out. I don't know if they don't think that's their job, or like there is no common sense, or she's lazy, or she's an older lady. She just doesn't want to go out in cold. I don't know what, but she's flashing her lights at the truck. Meantime, the driver, she's also now angry about everything and all of that, and now she's supposed to go out, which is very hard, to go out, because like we're supposed to pay her for every step that she makes and goes out. And now, like, she's like, well, I'm not gonna go out. She's supposed to. bring it in, and the Uber lady, she's thinking, well, I'm not going to go out. This is her delivery. And they're just standing at each other, and then she's flashing her lights, and I can imagine, like, what if the other driver, like, they are both flashing their lights, and both of them are too lazy to come out and get the plate. Like, how hard is that? You arrange everything, you send it to them, but no. So finally, somehow, like, they arrange a meeting inside the store, and like it was very hard. And then this took tens of phone calls and messages just to arrange this. Like, this is ridiculous. And I just want to tell you that story. Now, this is the morning after. Now we're looking for a load for her to go back to Houston and drop off the truck and just go. She also lives in the truck, so we don't know where she's gonna go. But I have a feeling that this is not the end of this story. So if I'll keep you posted if something changes. Thanks for listening to this story. I hope your day goes well. This is Anis from Never Stop Trucking. If you're an owner or operator, check us out. Come to work with us. See you later.